So I opened Epic Games Launcher, and as you can see, 5.6 preview is now available. And I go to library, and I already installed my 5.6 version. You can install it from this plus button and then choose your version and then install it. But you also need to install the Metahuman files as well. How we can do is go to settings, and then inside it just check this Metahuman creator core data. And after that, press apply and then reinstall it again. And here you have everything you need. After that, I start this 5.6.0 as a new project. And inside Unreal Project Browser, I go to Games and create a new project. So these are the settings. I'm creating an empty project. It's not important. You can create any project. And I will call it Metahuman Creator Main. And just create this project. And inside here, just go to Edit, Plugins, and you need to enable those Metahuman plugins if they are not enabled. Just enable all of them and click on yes if it says this message, and then restart. Okay, so we have an empty project, and let's create our first Metahuman. I will just create a new folder named Metahuman Bases, and then inside it I will click on right click, go to Metahuman and Metahuman character, and I will call this, let's say, basic Metahuman. Let's create a basic Metahuman, and here we have Metahuman creator inside Unreal Engine 5.6. That is good. Okay, so this is our Metahuman. As you can see, we can rotate it, zoom it, and move it. I'm using only the mouse controls to do that. And here we have head, body, materials, and clothes, and also assembly. If you want to modify your head, start from head and then go to body and then go to materials and then go for clothing and finally do the assembly part. So let's check quickly how we can edit those faces. You will have a couple of features in here. You can blend between your old Metahumans. If you have another Metahuman in here, you can blend with them. And also you can model your teeth, eyelashes, etc. Also you can use your conform section, which you can use your own DNA, or you can use your custom meshes to create an automatic rig, very similar to Metapipe. Get into that. And then you will also have this reset option and sculpt, move, and that's it. So let's check what we can do with this move. So you can move these parts like this, and then also this. It basically moves the entire body part like this. Inside sculpt, you have more dots and probably you will have more control. And as you can see, this is good. Actually, this is really good. Oh, nice. Oh, that is nice. We should test it on another video. I will create a likeness with those points I want to. Okay, so go to resets. What it does is, I don't know how it works, but oh, okay, it already works. It just resetted everything. And yes, that's it. And let's create basic modification. Like I want to do this. I want to do this kind of thing. Yeah, I think that is enough for our usage. I created a Metahuman like this, and let's go for body. We can do the same thing for the body as well. So you have this conform option, model option, and you can play with the sliders like this, and scalability. And here you have a bug. Just click on reset body. Yeah, okay, that is good. But it resetted everything. Okay, So let's go back and try to do the same thing in the head as well. So it is still in beta process, so you may see those kind of bugs, but yeah. Okay, let's go back to the body and blend options, no model, yes, let's make, so you can play with those things. Okay, I won't play with the body, I'm just okay with it. And let's go to material section. You can apply skin material and you can just change the tone of the character. Let's make it something like this. And then you can play with those settings. They're just adding some variations and details. And yeah, you can change the teeth as well. And when you go to hair and clothing settings, you will have those options as well, but I won't click on those. So you can check those ones as well. And finally, go to assembly, go to auto rig face and auto rig with blend shapes. This just creates everything from scratch, all of those joints, skin weights, and creates a new Metahuman with its DNA. And while it is rigging your mesh, just go to download texture source and download 2K resolution textures as well. Or you can download 4K resolution, 8K resolution. I just want to download full resolution for that because I'm just testing this stuff, but it's up to you. And finally, we have a rigged Metahuman. And you can test the animations in here, preview settings. You will have face animation, body animation, and you can choose from the lists like happy, anger, sad, and play the animation. You will see this animation. Okay, let's go to assembly settings. And inside assembly, you will choose Unreal Engine Cinematic. You will have other options as well, but inside Metapipe, you can use only Unreal Engine Cinematic ones because I didn't test it, the other ones yet. And then these are the paths for your new Metahuman as folders. And these are the other settings. Just leave it as default and click on Assemble. And let's save our file and close it. Open content browser, go to Metahumans, and you will see your basic Metahuman in here. And you will have this blueprint, and also let's save everything. And then go to face, and you will have this skeletal mesh. And also you will have body skeletal mesh as well. What we are going to do is we will export those meshes and we will use it inside Maya and then try to import it to older versions of Unreal Engine. So all of these things are experimental, and just because 5.6.0 is released as preview, you may get bugs, you may get problems, errors, issues. These are just experimental. Just please note that. Okay, so let's go back here and I will export this skeletal mesh as FBX file. Just go to Assets, Actions, and then Export. And export it to anywhere. You can export this to inside this content browser. I will export it as it is. And inside Settings, I will change it to FBX 2020. These are unchecked, uncheck vertex color. Maybe you can check vertex color. Uncheck level of detail, keep the collision, and then uncheck export morph targets because we don't need morph targets. We will create from scratch and leave the other thing as it is. So these are the settings, and then export. And then go back to body and click on the body, asset actions, export, export to the same location and same settings, just export. And I will open up Maya 2024. Also currently the script is tested on 2024. So if you have any issues inside older versions, just let me know in Discord and we can check what is the problem. Open a new scene. Inside Maya, first I will run Metapipe 3 and the version is 3.0.3, which is important. You cannot use this function in the older versions. And go to Files, Import, and go to Documents and go find your FBX files and check those settings. It should be exactly the same like this. And then click on first the face. Please import first the face. And then you can import body mesh. And inside it, you can assign new material. It doesn't import it, but if you want to see your mesh, you can see it like this is our mesh. And then just click on your body and head mesh, only these two. And the order is not important. You can select head and then body, or body and then head. It doesn't important. Click on both meshes and just click on origins. As you can see, I didn't load my skeleton yet, so this is an empty scene. It is important. You shouldn't have another skeleton in the scene, another object in the scene, just your face mesh and body mesh and nothing else. And click on origins. And this will calculate everything from scratch. You will get DNA file, meshes, skeleton, everything from scratch. It can take like 30 seconds to 1 minute to complete it. It's not too slow, but you need to wait for the whole setup. And here we have our Metahuman. And you will get this error about DX11 shader. As you can see, this is a shader error. It's not important. If you see a shader error, it is not important. It's about materials, and you don't use materials in Metahumans, in Maya. So you can skip this, and as you can see, this is our character and it is fully rigged. So let's make those joints smaller because I want to see the full mesh. Click on head skeleton and then click on the skeleton hierarchy and make it 0.1 and then click on roots DRV and then again this S button in the Metapipe menu and 0.1, and as you can see now we have more clear vision of this character. And let's enable X-ray joints, and this is our skeleton. Also, if you click on these joints, you will see that orientations are correct and you don't need to fix your pose or you don't need to do anything else. It is just same as it is inside Unreal Engine. Perfect. So let's check our expressions, and also they are working great. They're working great. Let's reset this. Now, from now on, everything is same as the older Metapipe processes. Think it as we just built the body and now we can export blend shapes, we can edit blend shapes, we can connect our rig, we can use control rig, and we can use material assign and export. We can do all of it with this new Metahuman. It is same process. You can check other tutorials of Metapipe. I won't cover those features now. What I want to do is I want to export this mesh to Unreal Engine again. So clear your selection, do material assign, and as you can see, our materials are assigned, but still we don't have this head mesh vertex color map. So I click on the head mesh, mesh display, paint vertex color tool, go to attribute maps, import, and import our vertex color map inside cDNA calibration data folder. Open it, and now everything is ready, and click on export. So I will go back to Unreal Engine 5.6. I want to show you some problems and how you can solve them. First problem is when you try to test your animations, it may not be working. To solve it, you can recreate your assemble from here. You can do this step again, and also you can restart your Unreal Engine project. For me, only that way it is working. And as you can see, this is working. Also, I want to show you another bug. So it looks great, right? But let me show you something. Let's go back to our face mesh, and I want to clear this material and I want to save it. Go back and then open this animation window again. And this is our mesh without any material on it. And I want to show you some deformation bugs. So this is directly from Metahuman Creator. I didn't do any adjustments, modifications. As you can see, I only changed the nose position. And this is the expression. As you can see, those faces are broken. I think they are going to solve it in the full version, I guess. That's why I don't use 5.6 right now. I want to use 5.5 or lower versions, but also I can show you how you can do this inside 5.6 as well. So let's see how we can import our meshes back to 5.6. It is easier than you might think. Let's close those ones and get back to content browser. Duplicate original skeletal mesh and let's say this Maya basic Metahuman. And then all you need to do is right click, re-import with new file. And then go find your head FBX file inside C DNA calibration output folder and import it back, and it should work perfectly. And then save this file. And as you can see, we have this file from Maya. And let's test it. And this is working same. And as you can see, you will get those problems again because of the original file. So what you can do is you can use lower versions like 5.5, 5.4, 5.3, 5.2, 5.1. You can use any version. Let's close this. Let's close this one as well. And I want to save all. For the older versions, the setup is same with the Metapipe processes. This is the video you're going to watch. Updated Unreal Engine setup custom Metahuman. You need to watch this to import your characters to Unreal Engine 5.0 to 5.5. This is the process. Okay, but let me show you one example inside 5.5. So I opened an empty project. It's a random project that I created before. And let's create another folder. Let's call this basic Metahuman. And all I need to do is import our FBX files. First, I will import the head mesh. And inside the settings, all you need to do is set the skeleton as face archetype skeleton. And then you need to enable the morph targets. Probably it is already enabled. Yes, import morph targets. It's here checked. And maybe you can skip material creation and texture import and check the translation and rotation settings. It should be 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, and let's click on import. Double click on the head mesh, and as you can see, our 5.6 Metahuman is inside 5.5. The settings in here are very easy. Just go to post-process add in blueprint and set it to face post-process add in blueprint. And then go to the default animation rig and set it as face control board control rig, and go up to the LOD0 sections. For the head shader, check this one as green, recompute tangents, and then go down, and then inside LOD info, just check skin cache usage enabled. So I'm not sure about those build settings. I remember it like this, but just double check the settings inside the original tutorial. I'm not sure about these settings, okay? And skin cache usage enabled, and everything is great. And save it. Also, we need to import our DNA as well. Go back to DNA calibration output folder and import your DNA to the head. And right now, it should work. Let's go back, add animation. And as you can see, our mesh is working. Also, one quick note that I should add in here. Inside, I think after 5.5, but not sure, maybe it is also inside 5.4 as well. Unreal Engine adds additional details automatically to Metahuman face meshes. So you may see additional details that is calculated by Epic Games, and as you can see, these are additional skin details. When you test it inside 5.0 or 5.1 or 5.2 or even 5.3, you won't get this additional stuff. So as you can see, this is working. Let's set up our body mesh. Let's close this, and content browser, body, and set this as skeleton, Metahuman base skeleton, and then go down. You can uncheck import animations, import materials, import textures, and click on import. And maybe you can match this with the FNREW body physics and then go inside this mesh. All you need to do is post-process anim blueprint, set this to whatever it works. Let's check F medium is working or not. And as you can see, this is not working because our mesh is in different setup. We took it from 5.6 and this is male, as you can see, and that's why this female is not working, as you can see. So if you have this problem, you can check for other body types. So I will import another Metahuman inside the project, and I will check with male medium to see if it is working. Probably it will work. You can set the default animation rig as Metahuman control rig. And let's save it. And I will open Quixel Bridge, go sign in. Okay, so go to local Metahumans, and I have this Chandra. I can import this mesh to see if its body blueprint is working or not. Close this. And inside Metahumans, we have Chandra. Go back to the body mesh, and I will change this post-process anim blueprint to M medium and RW anim blueprint. And as you can see, this is the fix. And let's save this and close this. And right now, only thing we need to do is go to Metahumans, Malika, duplicate this Malika blueprint. This is the Metahuman blueprint, and call it basic Metahuman, and open this. To avoid any crashes, I'll always delete those groom stuff because grooming crashes the project. Also, I delete extra body parts as well. I only have face and body. Go to face, skeletal mesh, I will change it with head, and go to body, change it to body, and save it. And that way, we should have this Metahuman inside here. So let's clear the material because this issue is because of the materials. I want to show you the full working Metahuman, and yes, it is working. And as you can see, there is no gap between the seam area, and this is Unreal Engine 5.5. Let's check it inside sequencer as well. Let's open up a sequence. Let's delete this. And as you can see, this is working together with the control rig as well. And there's no gap. And let's check the facial controls as well. Yeah, it is working. And that's it for this tutorial. I hope it will help you. And again, these are all experimental. I hope it will be better in time. So till next time, good luck with your Metahumans and bye.